Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome for the first time if you are new. If you are new, I don't normally sound like this. I'm just dying. It's fine. We are back, though, to watch another episode of Percy Jackson and the Olympians. This is episode 6. I assume we are going to Vegas because the title of the episode is We Take a Zebra to Vegas. It is another short one, though. Just like the St. Louis episode, this is going to be like 28 minutes plus credits, so it's like just crazy short again. I really enjoyed last episode, though. Percy and Annabeth going to get the shield I thought was super enjoyable. Always good to see Lassie in anything that isn't Psych. And then meeting the God of War was also super fun. But I am excited to see what happens next, so before we jump into it, if you end up enjoying this reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me, helps my channel grow. If you're new here or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you're interested in seeing the full-length version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon or by joining YouTube memberships. You just sync up your own copy of the show and you can watch along with me. But other than that, let's watch another episode of Percy Jackson and the Olympians.
Do you think you're special, Lightning Thief?
Yes.
I gave you the tools to steal the Master Bolt, only to watch it taken from you. That mistake has been corrected. But there is too much at stake for you to fail me again.
Who are you talking to?
The war ahead of us. The war beyond Zeus and Poseidon's war. Give me reason to question your worthiness again, and there is another that just might be ready to take your place.
Oh, hey.
Isn't that right, little hero?
Oh, you don't see us. Don't worry about that.
Run along now, and show me what you are capable of.
Can you see where we are?
Donde está?
Toss it, seaweed brain.
Excuse me?
This will never stop being weird.
What is that?
If you want the god's attention, you have to pay for it.
What the frick was that? I don't know.
Luke?
Annabeth? Percy, are you okay?
Where's Chiron?
Chiron's holding hands together with both hands. Everyone thinks we're going to war, so the cabins are taking sides.
We know who stole the bolt.
How do you know?
We ran into Ares, and Grover got him talking and realized Ares knew who the thief was, but was covering for them.
Clarice is the lightning thief.
Chiron's gotta arrest her.
Okay.
Find out what she knows.
I feel like that's a red herring. I don't trust.
So Ares, huh? What was that like?
Well, compared to the Chimera on Monday and Medusa on Sunday, it would have been a lot worse.
Medusa was Saturday.
What is this?
What?
It's a quest.
Why did you turn into an old married couple?
Ah, got him.
We're headed to Las Vegas to find your dad. What was that about?
You can't ask Luke about his dad.
Why?
If you tell him we're going to see Hermes, he's gonna try to talk us out of it. We don't need that right now.
They don't get along?
Yeah, what's the dealio?
They were really only missing like one piece of the puzzle to get the cages unlocked.
What's that?
Thumbs?
Thumbs.
Haha, got it.
They're like artists.
The plan is just sprint in every direction. Super elegant plan, guys. Working really well.
So how do we know which hotel is the Lotus?
I'm guessing the one with the giant lotus blossom on it.
Can we agree to just try, maybe?
Hey, I would not immediately know that was the Lotus.
We're supposed to be saving the world, but would it be unprofessional if we just hung out here for a bit?
Sorry, I'm still singing.
Odysseus lands on a beach. There's these guys who've forgotten where they came from, forgot everything that was important to them. And they got that way because they ate
The lotus flowers.
Don't eat any flowers. Easy.
Go check that side of the floor. I'll take Percy this way. One way or the other, we meet back in the lobby in 20 minutes.
20
What do I say
minutos.
to him if I find him first?
Nothing. Meet me here and you'll take me to him.
Yeah, of course.
She does not trust his abilities.
What are you gonna say to Hermes that Grover can't?
I was with Luke for a long time before Grover found us. I saw stuff Grover didn't get to see. Like meeting his mom. She's a seer. A human who can see
I've
through the
heard this
mist.
song 1,000 times at cross country meets. And I ran.
Stuff that hasn't happened yet. Stuff they know is gonna happen. I think it happened to her. And Luke blames Hermes for it. And I think Hermes would do anything to win him back.
Okay. Okay. Oh, hey, dude.
Justice, it's me. It's Grover.
Hey,
Do you remember
dude.
me?
It's cracking, bro.
You were really important to my family. And I know you were a big influence on my Uncle Ferdinand.
Ferdinand.
Who is this guy?
I just wanted to let you know I found him.
I found him.
No, I found Ferdinand. It's okay. I shouldn't be bothering you.
No, not Ferdinand.
Who?
I found Pan.
No, you didn't.
Will you help me?
Sure.
Look,
You're probably crazy, but sure.
I've been having these dreams. This guy started showing up and talking to me. But not like in a regular dream. Like he knows we're in a dream. But today it was different. Like I somehow ended up in his dream. Like I was eavesdropping on him talking to...
Talking to who?
The lightning thief.
to the person who stole the master boat for him. The part I don't get, though, is that they were talking about what comes next. Like getting Zeus and Poseidon to fight was only the beginning. And they're planning something bigger on top of it.
Okay.
This may be a stupid question, but what is Pan doing in a Vegas casino?
It's just a little further ahead.
He's not. This dude's crazy.
Augustus?
I'm sorry, have we met?
Stop eating that crap, dude. Take that away from him.
Would you like some?
I can't eat the lotus flowers, Augustus.
They're nacho chips. Would you like some?
I don't understand. If you're not eating the flowers, then why are you forgetting things?
Because he's crazy.
I gotta tell my... I gotta... Wait, I was here with... someone, wasn't I?
You're here with me.
What was I just saying?
It's just a little further ahead. Will you help me?
What kind of spooky juju is going down?
So the lady falls to her knees. She looks up at the sky and she says, "He was wearing a hat."
Haha. Haha.
Hey, demigods, welcome. Come join us. You kids know how to play craps?
Look, we don't really have a lot of time.
Super good at craps.
Look, you're not the first demigods to ask. And trust me, you won't be the first demigods to walk away disappointed. So you might as well at least play a little
We're
bit.
friends of Luke's.
Okay. Time and space are easy, kids. Parenting
He
is
must really
something
miss
else
his
entirely.
son.
Have a seat.
Or Luke's just goated like that. He wants him back.
I saw you argue. I heard what he said. That what happened to his mom was your fault. That it was all your fault. That he hated you.
Why do you need to repeat it? Just for exposition?
There is a way into the underworld, a secret way. I've helped others find it before. Do you know what happens every time?
Do you have to climb a mountain of stairs? And then go through a tunnel with a giant spider?
I was warned to stay away from Luke and his mother. Warned that no matter how much I tried to help, I would just make things worse. you know what that feels like? To be so close to someone you love, knowing neither of you has any choice but to keep hurting each other.
What does that mean?
I know you do. Should I remind you too?
I remember just fine.
It was your father who warned me to stay away. Said it was awful watching you struggle and feel powerless to stop it. But that sometimes that's what parenting is.
Not 100% wrong there.
It is very hard for a god to feel powerless. I guess we're all just doing the best we can. Makes you feel any better, it won't be much use now anyway.
Por qué?
What's that supposed to mean?
You've already been here for 5 days.
I know it seems like we've only been here for like 20 minutes, but it's already Thursday. We've been here for days. Time moves differently here.
Hermes let us sit at that table the whole time, knowing the clock was running out on our quest.
Yes,
And I felt a lot better about having stolen his keys.
exactly. Wait, what?
Got invisible, picked his pocket.
You picked Hermes' pocket?
I'm multi-talented.
Little criminal.
The reason we can't feel time passing is because of the lotus fruit.
We didn't eat any lotus fruit.
They pump it into the air.
We're looking for a friend, a satyr. Have you seen him?
I'm a satyr.
Wait! Where's Grover?
Oh, Grover's playing VR.
Have we met? Percy, Annabeth. We're your best friends.
Really?
Oh, boy. We can't do this without you. We're short on time, and we gotta go. Right now.
A quest? That sounds amazing.
It is super dangerous.
Guys,
Hermes drives a cab?
and left us a note.
How do we know that's for us?
To the dumb kids.
It says we'll become travelers once we're on the road. And then a car will take us wherever we wish to go.
So, one of us just has to drive it out of the garage.
Easy buckets.
How hard could this be? My fault. That was me.
Yep. Jesus Christ. Guys, it's really not that hard. Yo, this is a short episode as it is. Don't be spending this kind of time learning how to drive. Dude. They just get T-boned. And they're immediately dead.
A little weird that I forgot a lot more stuff than you guys did.
We weren't alone. It's easy to forget what's important when you're alone.
Okay, yeah, sure. No doubt. This is dark as hell. Wish I could see what was happening.
What do I say to him?
You'll know.
Are they just gonna stand here in the rain? Or are they gonna, like, chill in the car? And once they get in the car, if that's the route they choose, will it automatically teleport them somewhere else? Are we about to meet the captain? Follow that light.
Sorry. He waited as long as he could.
What?
The summer
That's some
solstice
bull.
passed earlier this evening. Zeus's deadline has elapsed. You were brave. You were strong. You made your father proud.
That's some BS, dude.
I'm going to see this through.
You are released from your quest.
I don't care. This is too important.
He's like, screw that, doing it anyway.
I have to stop him. I have to keep going. If you can help, then you must help.
What does that mean?
What belongs to the sea can always return.
What does that mean?
Each will provide one of you safe passage back from the underworld.
There are 4 of them.
Yeah. One for your mams.
Go save your mother. All right, another solid episode. I liked that one. Again, though, way too short. You can't be dropping these 28-minute episodes on us. You know what I mean? It's just, they're way too short. They gotta pump these numbers up, brother. Like, come on. But, yeah, so the gang, they make it to Las Vegas. Before they do that, though, they communicate with Luke, and they're like, I don't know, just the vibe was off, where they're like, oh, we know who the thief is. It's Clarice. And they're like so definitive in that. Like, if it was Clarice, like if they were confident that it was Clarice and it actually was Clarice, I feel like they wouldn't have hidden her identity during Percy's dream, if that makes sense. So like when Hades is talking to who stole the lightning bolt, you don't see the person he's talking to. And at that point, Percy like knows that it's Clarice. So if it really was her, I feel like they would have just showed her sitting there. So my current assumption is it is not Clarice. And then that brings up the question of who else could it be. And there's only so many like major characters in the show that we've seen. I don't know if it would be like a major god, like one of the big gods. But if it was, I feel like it would be Ares. But so that's one option. It's either Ares or it's one of the demigods we've met. And we've only met 2 other demigods that are like named essentially. And that is Clarice and Luke. Now, if we're going based off of my theory of if it was Clarice, they would have shown her. Since they're keeping the identity of that person hidden, it's not her, so then it would have to be Luke. Like, it's either Ares or Luke. Or both of them. I don't know. In the trailer for the next episode, it showed Percy and Ares about to fight. So, presumably, like, he did something? I don't know. Like, Ares is involved somehow. Like, we know that much. And at least what we know so far is that step 1 of this plan is a war between Poseidon and Zeus. So that I feel like that's important info that we got in this episode, is that there is more at stake than just what's happening right now. Like, it's a grander scale thing. So, like, maybe Hades is trying to like overthrow Zeus as like the head of the pantheon. Because, right, like Zeus is like big dog on campus. He's number 1. Maybe Hades is like, nah fam, that sucks. I want to be number 1. And in order to do that, he's like, I need to pit the 2 other big men on campus against each other. And if they can take each other out, then I'll be top dog. and everyone will follow me. Who knows? But yes, so the gang, they end their little weird mystical FaceTime thing, and they make it to Vegas, let all these animals free, and then they enter this casino is the word I was looking for. They enter this casino that is like outside of time. Is this casino Hermes like domain? Like, is this like his spot? He controls it, or does he just like to hang out there? I don't know, but it's like based off of the Odyssey, and so they like they pump this like lotus, they pump like a fragrance or whatever, the lotus, they pump it into the air, and it makes you forget things. You know, you don't know how long you've been there, so you're just enticed to stay there forever. The Greek gods suck, essentially. But I liked seeing Lin-Manuel Miranda. He's always a treat whenever he's in stuff. And he has a nice little chat with Percy and Annabeth where he's like, I mean, he essentially just tells him, like, hey, I'm not going to outright help you, but I'm not going to not help you. And then also, like, parenting is tough. Like, it sucks. Well, it doesn't, like, suck, but parenting is hard. And a near universal experience of being a parent is often feeling powerless and feeling like there is nothing you can do to like help your kid. And gods, especially, like individuals who are used to essentially being all powerful, do not like feeling powerless. And that might be one of, if not the main reasons that they like don't spend time with their kids when they're younger. Who knows? I mean, even Hermes is like, I tried going there and it just made everything worse. Like everything sucked for everyone. And that's rough. That's obviously not a fun time. But then they get away. They drive their taxi into the ocean, essentially. But we did learn that they were there for like days. Like they started this quest with a week's time to complete it. And they just do not get there at all. Which I feel like we kind of called that a couple episodes ago. I was like, they are not going to have enough time to get this done. And they don't. They super don't. Percy goes down into the ocean and the lady is like, nah, dude, like the deadline passed. Sorry, like you're screwed. Like that's a fat rip in the chat for you, Percy. And he is essentially like, you know what? I'm going to do this quest anyway. And they're like, okay, here's 4 balls. Take these into Hades and you'll be able to escape. Hopefully everything goes to plan and they can get his mom out and get the Master Bolt and all these things. Like, that's the ideal situation. I assume not everything is going to work out perfectly. But that's where we are. I assume the last 2 episodes are going to be pretty exciting, pretty action-packed, and very dramatic. Hopefully they're longer. Again, I really enjoy the show. One thing I absolutely hate about, like, these big prestige shows is when they are less than 30 minutes. like I get it. It's so tough because, like, there's obviously, like, these 30-minute shows that are, like, 22 minutes after commercials and all that we've been accustomed to for, like, decades. But, like, one of the promises of, like, these streaming sites is, like, you're gonna have full-length featured episodes, and it's gonna be good. Like, you expect close to an hour. And I feel like with Disney Plus, specifically with Disney Plus, they're just consistently delivering these like 25 to 30-minute episodes, and it's pissing me off. Like, on the actual like runtime, it'll be like, oh, this episode is like 35 minutes, 36 minutes long. And you're like, okay. But they don't tell you that like 5 minutes is after credits. A minute and a half to 2 minutes is like a recap before. Like, we're basically watching anime. And then like
the actual episode time is literally like 28 minutes, and it's like, come on now. Like, what is going on, Disney? We gotta fix this. So hopefully the last 2 episodes are not that short. I don't know, but I'm excited for the last 2 episodes. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I think that's all I have to say about this episode specifically. I'm trying not to talk too much, obviously, because I'm on death's door. Like, I can see the pearly gates from here. Like, I'm ready to cross over at this point. So I'm gonna leave it there. Definitely let me know what you guys thought down in the comments below. What did you like about this episode? What didn't you like? What are you looking forward to over the next couple episodes? I believe there's only 2 left. Again, leave all your opinions down below. Otherwise, if you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me, helps my channel grow. If you're new here or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full-length reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon or joining YouTube memberships. You just sync up your own copy of the show and you can watch along with me. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.